gonna seize the day. We got some crazy games to play today. Game Away!
Hey gamers, Nick from Game Away here, and I'm here to bring you my review of Mario Tennis Ultra Smash, the latest entry in the wacky Mario sports titles that makes tennis bigger than ever. Is this title a case of rinse and repeat, or is it a smash hit? Mario Tennis Ultra Smash is one of the few games that's releasing for the Wii U this holiday season. With Star Fox Zero being delayed, and for good reason too, Nintendo moved Mario's latest wacky sports title in its place to take the helm. The Mario Tennis franchise as a whole has had a good track record so far. Unfortunately, Nintendo dropped the ball with this iteration. Don't get me wrong, Ultra Smash looks colorful and the appealing graphics retain that quality with the polishing level at which Nintendo is already known for. The movements are fluid and well animated, with a level of technical performance that always runs at 60 frames per second, but I'll get to those grievances in a moment. Graphically speaking, this has to be the game's strongest asset. All of the character models look absolutely gorgeous and full of life, and they look even better when you get the new Mega Mushroom item. The visual flair when you smash the ball is really easy on the eyes, and the ball physics is pretty darn realistic. The animations for some of the characters did look a little stiff, but that's just more of me nitpicking than anything. I didn't see any blurred textures or any drop in the constant 60 frames per second no matter how busy it got on the court. The minis are also nice and simple to navigate as well. Simple and clean, I suppose. In Mario Tennis Ultra Smash, the gameplay is pretty much this. Shots are performed by pressing one or both of the four main buttons, A, B, X, or Y, which makes the ball spin in different ways. Pressing a button twice strikes the tennis shot with more power and spin. Additionally, pressing the two buttons in a different order can result in different types of shots altogether, such as a lob or drop shot. Both buttons can be pressed at the same time to make a very powerful smash shot. The longer a button is pressed before contact is made with the ball, the stronger the shot will be. Along with the standard shots, top spins, lobs, and slices, a new move allows the players to leap into the air to smash the tennis ball with a rather devastating effect. This is a welcoming change that couples well with the new Mega Mushroom item. Like in Mario Tennis Open for the Nintendo 3DS, colorful chance areas will also randomly appear, allowing the player to perform super strong smash or bamboozling slices against their opponent. Another new mechanic comes in the form of Mega Mushrooms. In Mega Battle Mode, which as the name indicates, allows the Toads to throw shrooms randomly on both sides of the court. If you're able to grab the item, it instantly transforms your character into a giant version of that character. Your speed and power significantly increases, and you can reach further than your much smaller self. Facing an opponent without this power-up can be a problem, however. Hitting the ball back at your giant opponent will send you skidding backwards, unable to reach the ball if it's launched in another direction, thus putting you at a bigger disadvantage than you already are. There is a way to beat a formidable giant. After all, the bigger they are, the harder they fall. Since they're bigger, it makes them a much easier target to hit in the face with the ball, which gives you the points. It adds an interesting dynamic to the game that makes it a little more enjoyable and balanced. Beyond that, the lack of modes is one of the main negative aspects. As past installments have had multiple modes, Ultra Smash is disappointing in this regard. In addition to the Mega Mushrooms mode and the Classic Game mode, which removes the Mega Mushrooms entirely, there are only two more alternatives. KO Challenge, which is where the main objective is to defeat opponents that become increasingly difficult and get prizes for consecutive victories, and the mode that consists of replacing the ball with a volleyball and keep it going as long as possible. Once the ball drops, that's it. The mode ends. Both modes are very simple and devoid of content, which is completely going against what past games have offered. While there is a few hours of single player here, which I might add the complete lack of an RPG story mode that was in the Game Boy Color and Game Boy Advance versions, huge missed opportunity here, Camelot. The package as a whole is weak, leaving the last pillar for redemption to the online capabilities, and boy, this pillar doesn't hold very well. You pretty much have the same few modes to play online. Now, depending on if you're really competitive online, you may put a few dozen hours into that alone, which is a good thing. I enjoyed my matches online, except for the very minor lag and few disconnects. There's just one major oversight by the developers that has me racking my brain. You can't play online with friends at all. Only random people from around the world, unless you bring a friend over to your house and go online from there. This is all you get. Something as big as that just doesn't make sense to me. Even Mario Tennis Open on the 3DS had the option to play with friends online. And when your home console cousin can't even do it, then you know that this game had to have been rushed. Don't get me wrong, the online play is otherwise almost flawless. I've experienced lag a few times, but it was nothing major. There is also the 25 medals that you can unlock by completing the challenges that are accompanied with them, or buy them with coins instead, that are earned in matches, of course. While this is an interesting mechanic, it removes some of the difficulty of the game. In addition, there are 4 characters to unlock and various courts to play on, but I'll let you figure those out for yourself.
Oh boy, secrets!
Finally, Nintendo allows the use of amiibo. They kinda have to give us a reason to use all of those amiibo, right? Wrong! Only a few amiibo are supported here. Mario, Luigi, Peach, Bowser, Yoshi, the Yarn Yoshis, Rosalina, Wario, Toad, and Donkey Kong. They're used in a manner similar to that seen in Smash Bros. Train amiibo to make them stronger. It's something small and fun to use, and you can even team up with them in doubles, locally or online. Unfortunately, the AI can't even comprehend how to play the game correctly. It's seriously disappointing. Nintendo has continued their recent tradition with creating jazzy tunes and putting them in their recent games. Mario Kart 8, Super Mario 3D World, and others have fantastic soundtracks that contain a snazzy beat to them. These songs aren't fit for each level. It makes your heart pound when you finish a race in first or pass through a tough platforming spot. With Ultra Smash, that tradition continues, but unfortunately the tunes aren't that memorable this time around. Go ahead and take a listen. While they are fun to listen to when in the heat of the match, once you hear them a few times, it gets a little old. The lack of music is another factor that can elude the feeling of that disappointment. Not is all negative here, because the characters' voices and the sound effects are as great sounding as ever. Hearing Mario say, "Woohoo!" or Wario complaining 1,000 times still doesn't get old. As a huge fan of the Mario Sports titles, there are a few sound effects from the past titles like the camera zooming in to a close encounter ball that really brought on the nostalgia for me. So, should you play Mario Tennis Ultra Smash? I have to say no on this one. The game seems to be unfinished and was obviously rushed out the cover for an already weak holiday lineup for the Wii U. It's a fun and mechanically sound title, but lacks the amount of content that made its predecessors so special. Hey, thanks for watching this video from GameAway. If you haven't seen enough of us, click those 2 boxes. You know you want to. And if you want to see reviews, playthroughs, and more, be sure to click that subscribe button. You know you want to click that subscribe button. In fact, you don't even have a choice.